Settling in all right at the Kings?
Yeah, I think so. But mind you, I said that last time. I ended up getting the sack, didn't I?
Yeah, but that wasn't your fault.
No, that was down to Sadie. That woman could be a real cow sometimes. Well, I guess I should count myself lucky she's not there anymore, eh?
Everything will work out fine this time.
Well, I hope so. Right, see you in a bit. Mwah.
What are you doing? I thought you were...
I've got a bit of business to sort out first.
It's your first day back.
So?
So Dad's been man enough to give you your job back. The least you can do is try and look keen.
Relax, he's not expecting me yet. He knows I've got to see my solicitor first, about the divorce. Then I'll concentrate a heck of a lot better when I got that sorted.
Fair enough.
I'd have thought you'd have learned your lesson the last time.
What? I never learned.
I've put us down for the Mr. and Mrs. competition.
What?
Well, you want to help make it a success, don't you?
Well, I can do that by laughing at other people making idiots of themselves, not doing it myself.
It's just a way of demonstrating how much you know about your partner. You're not ashamed of being married to me, are you?
Of course not.
Worried that you don't know enough about me?
I don't think knowing whether you prefer porridge or cornflakes has got anything to do with loving each other.
It's just a bit of fun, Jack. Most people are looking forward to it.
Great. So you won't be struggling for contestants, even without me?
Listen, Victor Meldrew, it'll be a good laugh and we're doing it.
I don't suppose there's any court of appeal.
No chance. So you'd better get used to the idea.
Right, I've made an appointment with that Rachel Watmore. She's coming over this morning.
Great.
So what's she like?
She's very good.
Well, that's not exactly the ringing endorsement I was hoping for. You sound like you've got some reservations.
No, she's a top-notch solicitor. We just had a few problems when we were working together. It's nothing that could worry you.
Well, now I'm even more curious. I mean, if it worried you, it'll probably worry me.
No, I don't think so. We had a thing.
She's gay.
And seeing as you're so obviously straight, I don't think that'll get in your way.
Oh, now I'm a single woman again. Who knows what the future may hold?
I think you should get your divorce sorted first, and she'll be very good at that.
It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, he was the one that was playing away. He was the one that broke the partnership. He must know there's a price to pay.
How much are you looking for?
Enough to make a fresh start on my own. Enough to make sure that I never have to be dependent on a pathetic specimen like him again. He owes me that much. And he's going to pay.
Hey!
All right. I ain't got time for breakfast this morning. I've got a lot on at work.
Oh, it must be nice. Some of us can't even get a job.
You know, most people would envy your easy life.
I'd hardly call looking after a toddler easy.
Yeah, whatever. So what are you going to do today, then?
Oh, well, we might watch telly, do the shopping. There's so many exciting possibilities.
Why don't you give Katie a ring? You can go out and do lunch.
She'll be busy as soon as she got the job I went for.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right, Jack. Listen, I haven't got time to speak. I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, that's okay. It's Dawn I came to see.
All right, good. She needs a visitor.
Dawn, I've got no one to look after Victoria after school now that Katie's got this job. She suggested that you might do it. But I'll be happy to pay the going rate.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I need the money right now. Me and Scott are entering the Mr. and Mrs. contest. Hope to win the prize. Should be a good night, eh?
I can hardly wait. Right, thanks. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I've decided to take the day off and devote my time to you when you're working.
Oh, sorry, but I've got a few calls to make first.
No problem. I'll just read the paper in the meantime.
I can't shift it on my own, can I? Rodney, I've got a Welsh dresser that looks like it weighs a ton.
Look, I've told you I can't. I've got a client coming round. Simon, you couldn't give Danny a hand to shift a bit of furniture, could you?
No, I'm sorry. Me and Nicola didn't get much sleep last night and we've got plans for today.
Too much information.
It's okay, I won't be free for a while. And anyway, I'll get on a lot quicker without you taking my mind off work.
Come on, Tarzan, you can build your muscles up for the next round.
Hi, I saw you arrive. I'll just go and tell Sadie that you're here.
Oh, no rush. I'm early. How have you been keeping?
Yeah, doing better, I think.
I'm glad to get a chance to talk to you.
I'm sorry about how things ended up last time.
It wasn't your fault.
I said a few things I shouldn't have about you and Scott.
And as it turns out, you were absolutely right.
Maybe, but I could have been a bit more sensitive about it. I know you've been through some difficult times with the illness.
Yeah, and I don't always make things easy for myself.
We're all guilty of that.
The bottom line is, I'm glad you were there, even though I didn't feel it at the time. You helped remind me who I am and what I am, and I'm a lot more comfortable with that now.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want out of life, and, well, I hope that I might get the chance to maybe talk to you about it.
Maybe you could introduce me.
Yes, Sadie King, this is Rachel Watmore.
Good to meet you.
Well, you two have got a lot to talk about. I'll just go and put the kettle on, and maybe we can finish our chat later.
I've done some preliminary work on your case. Spoke to your husband's solicitor this morning.
Good.
I want to get this settled quickly. Come on.
How did you let Dawn talk you into that Mr. and Mrs. stuff?
Hey, it's a big prize.
Well, perhaps you'd have had more chance of winning if you'd entered with Zoe.
Oh, funny man. Maybe we should have our own competition called Bit on the Side, where people would have to guess who's our secret lover.
Well, that sounds like a good way of getting in big trouble, and I don't think Diana'd appreciate it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Were you born this stupid, or did you have to work up to it?
You rattled your cage.
You just nearly drove into me.
You had bags of room to get past. I suppose it must be hard for you. You're more used to driving tractors.
Yeah? Well, next time I might just drive it through you.
So, what did you and Dad sort out yesterday?
Everything sorted with the solicitor?
Went well.
Good. Then come on through.
So what's the deal?
How would I know?
You live with him, he must have said something.
You're having a go at me for even speaking to him last week. So I've decided, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Don't worry, Dad. I've made a complete break with Don Clough. I've told him I'm back of the family now.
Good. That's sorted then.
We haven't discussed terms and conditions yet.
Now, hang on, Jimmy. I've been more than fair to you. For the sake of the family, I've been prepared to swallow what happened. But if you think I'm going to roll over and give you a pay rise as well, you've got another think coming.
On the contrary. I was thinking about a pay cut. I want to put the past behind us as well. But there's no point pretending nothing happened. And I don't want to be here just because I'm your son. I want to prove to you that I'm worth my place.
All right.
So, I'm suggesting I only get a basic wage, but you pay me performance-related bonuses when I push up turnover. I've jotted down a few figures.
If I was a cynic, I would say this was about minimising income for the divorce settlement.
Would that be a problem?
No, that's between you and Sadie. All I'm interested in is getting the work done.
I won't let you down.
And it suits me and all.
Seemed to be taking a while in there. Maybe Dad's had second thoughts. You wish. He needs to be careful after the way Jimmy's behaved.
My money says, if Jimmy plays his cards right, things might just get back to normal.
I just hope he realises he's lucky to get a second chance. He better not come in here and start trying to throw his weight about. As far as I'm concerned, he's still on probation.
I'm pleased to tell you that everything's settled. The old firm is up and running again.
Great to have you back, Jimmy.
I'm afraid his solicitor claims your demands are completely unrealistic. Well, I was expecting that. Jimmy likes to play hardball, but he's going to realise I'm not going to take any nonsense.
He has conceded that you can keep the car.
That's a start, I suppose.
Not really. Were you aware it was bought on hire purchase and there's still nearly $20,000 to pay?
I wasn't. So he can pay it.
Well, since it'll be your car, they're arguing it's your responsibility. However, they also concede joint ownership of the field behind Smithy Cottage. Your husband suggests it's sold at market value and the proceeds divided between you.
No chance. It'll be worth 10 times as much once the planning permission goes through.
Possibly, but you may need the money quickly.
Not if you get my settlement sorted out. Now, it sounds to me like you need to get a lot tougher with them.
I tried that this morning. His solicitor told me you can't get blood out of a stone. He claims they have evidence that your husband is virtually broke.
It's heavy.
It's solid oak, mate.
Yeah, I've noticed. I don't think I can hold this much longer.
Oh, leave it be. Reckon we deserve a break anyway.
You're not very keen.
We've earned a pint, eh? Rodney can pay for it and all. He always does this, buy stacks of furniture but never outshift it.
Oh, I can't leave it like this.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. We'll lock up the van before we go.
Yeah, pretty boy.
I've got the papers on the Morrissey contract you asked for.
It's OK, Katie, I'll take those.
There's no need. I'm on the case.
They've always dealt with me in the past. Sure, they'll be glad to hear I'm back. If you've got a problem with that, you take it up with Dad.
Oh, let him have it, mate. He can do the overtime while we go down the pub.
We'll all be doing that later. Dad's planning a celebration for my return.
This is stupid. Jimmy's worth a fortune.
Not according to his solicitor.
His father's a multi-millionaire.
You're not divorcing his father.
Jimmy's loaded too. I've seen his bank accounts.
Recently?
I can't believe they've changed that much.
I'm told your husband is a bit of a gambler.
He always has been. How is that relevant?
Apparently, his gambling's got a lot more serious lately. They're claiming he's had a bad run, lost thousands.
They're lying.
Probably. But knowing it and proving it are two different things. I handle a lot of divorces, Mrs. King. I've been up against this attitude before.
Well, maybe you should remind him that he's the one that's had the affair. The only money he's lost is paying off charity. And if he doesn't start getting more reasonable, I'll cite her. See how he likes having his dirty linen washed in public.
Well, I doubt that'll trouble him too much. Everyone already seems to know the sordid details. It wouldn't get you any more money, and it might delay the final settlement. Obviously, I'll fight them over all this. But it's my duty to warn you it could turn into a long, drawn-out battle.
I don't think so. You don't know my husband like I do, Miss Watmore. There's no way I'm letting him get away with this.
Shouldn't we be off?
No, I've got time for another.
Well, I need to get it finished so I can get back to Nicola.
Aye.
You see? She's missing us already.
Who's that?
Nicola. I presume she's sent you to fetch us?
Oh, sorry to disappoint you. She's been yakking on the phone all this time. Probably hasn't realised you've gone.
Right, well, you're here now. That means you can help us move some furniture.
Hey, I've just come in for a quiet drink.
Oh, great. Well, mine's a pint and same for Simon.
Oh, no, I ought to get back.
Yeah, trust me, she'll be on that phone for another hour.
Well, maybe just a quick one then.
Oh, I really admire your iron resolve there. Don't worry, all my customers are the same. Resist everything except temptation.
Thank you, Oscar Wilde. Just pull the pints.
You're not leaving, are you?
I don't think your friend was very impressed with me.
Oh, Mercedes just all fired up. Listen, it's not her I want to talk about. Like I was saying, I've been doing some thinking.
And?
Well, you know I've never been much of a one for the scene, but I think it's time I started to go out more.
I think that's a really good idea. It's not doing you any good being closeted away up here.
It feels like I'm just starting to get my life together again, and I was hoping that you might want to be a part of it.
I wish you'd felt like that a few months ago. I'd have jumped at the chance.
Well, it's not too late. Why don't we talk about it over a drink?
I've just started seeing someone. Sorry.
Wrong time, wrong place. It's the story of my life.
Zoe, you're a beautiful woman. You could get anyone you want.
Yeah. Why doesn't it always work out like that?
Trust me, it will. I've got to go. I'm late for my next appointment.
Blimey, it's like Blue Peter in here.
Yeah, well, get stuck in because I need another pipe cleaner spider, please.
Not my style. What's for tea?
I don't know. Why don't you surprise us?
Me?
Even TJ could show you where the pans are.
Yeah, but I've been working all day.
Yes, and so have I.
Yep, well, seeing as Terry's coming round to pick up TJ later on, why don't we slob out on the sofa and have a takeaway?
Anything to skive out of the kitchen, eh?
Just we ought to celebrate you getting a new job, that's all. We can invite Robert and Katie round. Give me a bell in a bit. There's someone at the door.
So answer it.
Is he always a twit?
Yep, you get used to him now.
Dad, look what we've made.
Oh, that's terrific. Thanks for looking after it.
Oh, my pleasure. You're no trouble.
Are you free tomorrow?
Yeah.
She needs picking up from swimming in Houghton and then dropping off at a friend in Robblesfield later.
I don't think I can manage all that on buses, and I can't drive.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I'm sure I can find someone else. Come on.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.
Rachel got the feeling you weren't too impressed with her.
I'm sure she knows what she's doing, but she doesn't know Jimmy like I do. I mean, he huffs and he puffs, but he'll back down once I stand up to him.
Maybe.
I just want what's mine. He's being stupid. A long, drawn-out battle won't do either of us any good. We should just come to an agreement and get on with the rest of our lives.
Divorce doesn't always seem to work out like that.
I'll make him see sense. You'll see.
I think it'd be better if you left it to Rachel.
Zoe, I know what I'm doing.
I'm off home. See you in the pub later.
I'm sure Matt will be the first to buy you a drink.
Jimmy King. Really? Well, you know I'm always ready to talk. Right. I'll see you in the Woolly at 8. That was my soon-to-be ex-wife. Seemed a bit cross.
Guess we better tell Dad to put the celebrations on ice then.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to spend more than 5 minutes on Sadie.
I really think you're making a mistake. You could end up making things worse.
I'm just going to spell it out for him.
You need to give yourself time to think. Losing your temper is not going to help.
I've got no intention of losing my temper. And he's the one who's not thought things out. I mean, he's never been very bright. Look at the way he let Charity run rings round him.
Maybe that's why he's so determined to hold on to his money now.
He's got no chance. He's never been able to beat me. Do I look okay?
Terrific.
Good. There's no harm reminding him what he's lost before he realises what it's going to cost him.
You getting used to working back at the King's then?
Yeah, I suppose. Made a couple of mistakes today, but they're all too interested in Jimmy coming back to notice.
That's a good result for him. I wouldn't think Tom would want him anywhere near the place after Charity.
You reckon they'll ask Sadie back next?
Doubt it. Sounds like divorce is getting pretty nasty, actually. Meeting the Woolpack tonight, though.
Oh, sounds like fireworks. I reckon we should go and watch.
I don't think that's a good idea. You don't want to mix business with pleasure, do you?
Come on, Rob. I'm dying to see what happens.
Yeah, me too. Come on, let's go.
Must admit, I'm jealous. I really wanted that job. Thanks for suggesting me to Jack, though.
How'd it work out?
Well, made a good start, but I'll be able to do a lot more once Scott's taught me to drive.
Hey?
Got my provisional licence, so we can start lessons straight away.
I don't think so. I like a peaceful life.
Well, you're not going to get one if you turn me down, because I'll go on strike. There'll be no cooking, no cleaning, and you can sleep on the sofa.
I'd give in now, mate, before she gets really tough.
I was only kidding. I'll teach you to drive.
Good to see you.
Is it?
You look great.
Being a single woman again must suit me.
I expect I deserve that. Would you like a drink?
Not if it comes out of my settlement, I don't.
It's on me. And to show my good intentions, I've already ordered.
Don't worry, he hasn't poisoned it.
If you think you can sweet-talk me into taking your offer, you're making a big mistake.
You've made that quite clear. Which is why I've decided we should try to be a bit more civilised about this. I don't want to fight.
I'm glad to hear it. I just want what I'm entitled to.
I'm sure we can sort this out with goodwill on both sides. After all, we've managed to remain married for years. It'd be nice if we could at least stay friends. Let's drink to a fresh start.
Yeah, of course, we're up to our ears in wedding preparations. But we'd love to come. Yeah, well, you know me, any excuse to show off my gorgeous fiancé. Oh, Simon will be so excited to hear about dinner. Oh, the back. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of furniture.
We went for a drink.
Yes, and one drink led to another.
And another.
Are you really angry?
No, not at all. Gave me a chance to gossip with Gina.
Who's Gina?
Well, you met her at my party, the one off the telly. We're going to dinner at hers tomorrow night.
I'm not sure I can make it tomorrow.
But it's all arranged. Oh, don't tell me you're going to be awkward about this. Gina's one of my oldest friends. She wants to hear about our wedding plans.
It's just that Tuesdays are always my busiest day.
I've been really good about you two boozing the afternoon away.
Of course you have, Princess. And Simon really appreciates that. So, of course, he'll be there.
Oh.
I know, he's too.
Ready for your champagne now, sir?
Thanks, Bob.
What's going on?
Nothing for you to worry about. Previous engagement, little celebration.
Maybe we should come back later.
No, you're my trump card. You see, I neglected to mention. I'm back in the family firm now. So it's just poor little Sadie out in the cold. And that's just where you're staying. You'll not get a penny out of me.
That's enough of that, Jimmy.
I didn't realise you were going to be here. This is meant to be a private celebration.
Better be leaving then.
Good, we've wasted enough time already. Let's get this party started.
There won't be any party if you carry on like this. There've been too many public rows. Do not involve the family in your private life. See it don't happen again.
Shouldn't you be going home now?